And when I was in the military, I had an experience that when I was a 19-year-old, that really opened the door for me to be able to connect with kids. I'd never really been particularly interested during school with connecting with kids. It was, I was I wanted to direct TV commercials and be an author, but that's what I wanted to do. But I found myself in a hospital one day, and I was walking through this ward. It was a children's ward, and I was trying to get somewhere else. I wasn't really supposed to be in there. And I walked past this bed that had a bunch of kids on it, and there was a little boy whose legs were very, very badly injured. And I'm just walking by, trying to get out the door. And as I passed him, this little boy put up his hands to me and he asked me to hold him. And I looked around confused. I didn't know what I was going to do with this little guy. I mean, he was just a little kid, probably 4 years old, 5 years old. So I sort of looked around again, and then I had a backpack with me. I took off my backpack and I picked up this little boy. And he was a little African boy with the biggest brown eyes, which I will never forget. And that little guy put his arms around me, and I can tell you, I've never been held so tightly in my life. That little boy put his face right here in my neck, and he held on, and then he started to cry. Goodness, he was crying so hard. His little body was trembling. And you know what, Gerard? That little boy's tears ran down my cheek and my neck and into my shirt and touched my heart. And I didn't know it at the time, but that was a little seed that got planted that turned into my career and turned into my life and my dedication to working with children. And that, the connection, the allowing of me to be open that my father taught me, allowed me to receive that from that little boy. And, my life didn't change instantly. I didn't want to get up the next day and go and change the world. But in the back of my head, far away, there was this little voice that kept on saying, please, can you hold me? And I hear it to this day sometimes. I love to run. That's my exercise. And sometimes I hear an echo of that little voice. And it makes me realize, hang on a minute, you're getting too big for your own boots. You're getting too self-important. It's time to do what you are supposed to do, what your mission is. And that's how I connected with kids.